Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Well, you can be if you give us a call at 434-394-0946. Shall I start this over again?
Yeah. Well, I mean...
434-394-0924 is the number to call for the Call Flow Show. It is Thursday, October 17th.
I think so.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
We're halfway through the month here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So close.
I know. Good morning, Noah.
Good morning, Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Doing
That's
well.
good. That's
Not
good.
according to my sleep app, but otherwise.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I will have to get into it at some point, but I got this new sleep app that like rates your sleeping and like how, you know, your REM cycles.
And that would be the scariest thing for me.
And it says you're terrible. It's like it's on a scale of like 1 to 100. It's like 50.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, oh, that's not good. I was like, so.
That's maybe why you need all that coffee. Get you going.
Yeah. It's brilliant. Gotta attack the main issues.
Yeah, I had strange dreams last night myself.
Oh boy, well, let's get into that.
Mushrooms I ate. No.
Jeez, Chris.
No, I can't do
oh
that.
no.
No. All right, we've got a lot to discuss.
Yes,
we'll talk about that later. But now we've got a caller on the line. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Well, good morning. So are you.
Yes, I am.
You got there before I did.
Just barely.
Yeah. Did you hear the story in the news where a pair of suspenders got arrested for robbery? Yeah, they did. They held up a pair of pants.
Okay. I thought, well, I wasn't ready for the punchline. I just thought the robbery was...
The setup was pretty good. The setup was good. You painted quite the visual there.
Yeah.
Well, the one guy in the news also almost drowned. He was trying to put a diaper on the river because he wanted the river bottom to be dry.
Yeah.
He was a brilliant man, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was absolutely just
Delightful.
genius.
I think maybe I might have told this once before, but the two television antennas got married, and the wedding was just so-so, but the reception was out of this world.
Yeah.
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 Well,
In a couple of minutes, I want to share a story about Dr. D'Annunzio. Dr. D, everybody calls her. But before I get to that, somebody asked me one time, right after she first came to Farmville, if she was a baby doctor, and I said, no, she's full grown.
Yeah. I can see
thought that. I don't know if I want to go to a 3-year-old doctor.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, the one doctor was going down the hallway one time at the hospital and saw someone inside that they knew and said, "Why are you here?" And the guy said, "I got sinus trouble." And the doctor said, "You mean sinus trouble?" He said, "No, sinus trouble." And the guy said, "What is that?" He said, "I was flirting with this lady and her husband, Sinus."
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, and then there was a man that wanted to hunt bear, but his buddy insisted on wearing clothes.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. But they went bear hunting.
They went bear hunting.
Bear hunting anyway.
Hunting, yeah.
Yeah, up in the mountains. And they ran out of ammunition, and a bear started chasing them. And one of them told the other one, "Hey, bear can run 40 miles an hour. There's no way we can outrun him." And the other one told him, said, "Well, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you."
Yeah, because the bear's going to get him first. Right.
Yeah. being married to Fran, you can understand the hunting joke.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And the fellow said, as you slide down the banister of life, don't get a splinter in your career.
That's right.
Yeah, that's good
Ouch.
advice.
Even thinking about
And
that.
then there was a police who handcuffed a little baby because the baby resisted arrest. Yeah, he just wouldn't rest.
He wouldn't take a nap. He wouldn't take a nap. No.
Well, anyway,
Did you ever take a nap when you were little?
no, they'd make me give it back if I did.
See how quick he is.
Oh, he's
you're just as quick as you can be. Even at, what, 59, right? Okay.
Well, I just like little word games. Not the big words like you used to do all the time with the crossword puzzles.
Uh-huh.
I know you love to do those, probably
I
still do.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I just like little silly things.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah. That's why I'm fond of y'all.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
As a small child, I hope Dr. Denizio is listening, but as a small child, Christy was afraid of doctors. Christy, our daughter. Mm-hmm. And Dr. Denizio, came to Farmville. Mm-hmm. Came from California, I believe. She was an outstanding doctor in California. And she came to Farmville, and I went in to see her to talk to her about Christy's fear of doctors. And so it was on a Friday, and she said, well, I have a daughter, Teresa, who's Christy's age. Why don't you let her come over to Saturday and play at my house? And the girls can play, and she'll get comfortable with me. So that's what happened. I took Christy. Mm-hmm. She lived across in that subdivision, sort of across from WFLO. Mm-hmm. So I took Christy over there, and she played that day with Teresa. And after that, when we took Christy to the doctor, she'd get out of the car and she'd get in the doctor's office before we did. And, that was miraculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, if my breath holds out okay, y'all pray for my breath.
Yes.
One Saturday, I went to a vacuum cleaner store to get some vacuum cleaner bags. Mm-hmm. There was a young man there who ran the store, and he was from Lynchburg. As I started to leave, I heard a child coughing, and it was a real deep cough, real hoarse. And I looked over behind the counter, and there was a little girl on a quilt. She looked feverish, and I asked about her, and the young man told me that his young boy had turned over a pan of boiling water, and it was in Lynchburg General Hospital, and his mom was with him. So he said, I had to bring my daughter with me. I said, well, she needs a doctor. He said, I don't have any money. So I left, and as soon as I drove away, I thought about it. Now, today is Saturday, and Dr. D's office is closed. But I'm going to drive by there just to see, and I pray that she will be there. So I went to her office and by there, and I saw her car. Mm-hmm. So I went in. She was doing some paperwork, and she asked me, why I was there, and I told her the story. And as I began to tell her about the little girl, I began to cry. And I think I've always been tender-hearted, especially about children. And anyway, when I told her about the little girl, Dr. D says, call the dad and tell him to bring the child to me. And I thought, even if I told him, he might not bring her. So I called him and I told him, I'm picking you and your daughter up in 5 minutes to bring her to see Dr. D. And I said, it won't cost you anything. And I said, I will wait and then bring you back to the store. And there'll be no charge for anything. Because I was going to pay for everything, is what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the child and the dad to Dr. D's, and she was with him in that 15 or 20 minutes. And when they came out, Dr. D gave me a large bag filled with antibiotics and whatever was needed. And there was no charge for that. There was no charge for the doctor's visit or anything. And before returning them to the store, I thanked Dr. D. And I told Dr. D that she was one of God's helpers. And I'll never forget what she said. She smiled and she said, "Oh, yes, I work for him too, you know."
Yeah.
And I told her she was one of God's angels.
Well, she always has a smile on her face, and
Yes.
and she's just so kind, and she's just a marvelous doctor as well.
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I'm glad she smiled at everybody, because a lot of times she would just look at me and bust out laughing.
Why, Henry?
I guess I was funny looking.
It's better than bursting out crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the two cannibals who were having a supper. They had bumped off of a comedian and were having him for supper. And one of them said to the other, "Does this food taste funny?" I'm sorry about that. I apologize for that. I hope I didn't run a story for Dr. D.
Well, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
So. All right.
Thank you all.
All right. Thank you, too, Henry, for your...
And anybody that wants to call me, please do talk about whatever. We'll pray together, do whatever. My number is 414-0096.
All right.
And I hope maybe somebody will let Dr. D know that we talked about her.
I hope so.
All right. Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Looks like we're getting another call.
Talk to you Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. All right.
That was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, are we getting another call?
On our phone system, it says we are, but I guess they didn't. If you want to call the main line, it is 434-394-0924. That is the number to get on the air. But
right.
Yeah, that was a very nice story.
Oh yeah, Dr. D is she's an institution.
Yeah.
Around here, I think she has retired now, but don't take my word for that. Mm-hmm. But anyway. She's quite the lady, quite the doctor, too. All right, we've got another caller here on the Call Flow Show. Good morning, you're on the air.
Sunshine and Noah, top of the morning.
Hello there, Barry. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, laughing all the way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like your jokester you just had on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, boy, he can tell some stories, can't he?
He certainly can.
Yes, indeed. Y'all doing pretty good?
Yeah, we're doing all right for a Thursday. Uh-huh.
Do you have a big frost?
No, there was no frost. No frost on my pumpkin this morning.
Well, those days are coming, that's for sure.
That's right, yep.
Well, today is a very special day. Two events are taking place in our lives here. Today is a very special. Number one is my wife, and today is our 26th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations, 26.
Yeah, 26 years today, Barry and Linda Miles of Cumberland.
Right.
And she's very special. She's recuperating from tendonitis in the leg and in the foot.
Ooh.
And each day seems to be getting better, but still got a ways to go. So I do want to say happy anniversary to my special wife, Linda.
And that's 26, right?
Number 26 today.
Okay.
And both of us got therapy today, and then we're going to go out and celebrate dinner.
Sounds fantastic.
With dinner for our anniversary. So, and it's very easy to remember our anniversary because my homeowner's insurance is due this same day. So I will never forget our anniversary because our homeowner's insurance is due today, too.
I better check my bill as well. I think I stuck it somewhere.
Well, I have to break mine down in monthly installments because it's a little high. So, but we can do that, and got a great company representing us. So, anyway, just wanted to shout out to the wife. She's at the breakfast table now. We're getting ready to go to therapy and getting ready to go to dinner later today. So, anyway, I just wanted to get that word out.
All right, you're a lovely couple.
Yep, y'all have a good day and a great week, and keep it safe.
Okay, take care. All right, bye-bye. All right. Barry and Linda Miles celebrating 26 years of marriage today.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, he stopped by the studio, Chris.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to say maybe a few weeks ago. Dropped off this really sweet CD of Glory Bound band. Yeah, I listened to a couple. I was getting down in production, if you know what I mean, and doing a little line dancing, a little skipping and hopping.
Sure,
it's pretty good. I was surprised because I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah,
they're not bad.
They're
very talented group,
very talented, very popular, a popular group as well. So yeah, all right. Let's see here. What do we got for time? 8:24. Getting close to the bottom of the hour.
Well, Chris, let me ask you: how long have you known Dr. D? Because she was a pediatrician. I think I may have went to her once.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just right down the
right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Her office is always kind of hard for me to find because it's kind of
hidden away. Yeah.
Obscure little place there, but I've known Dr. D for quite some time.
Wow.
Let's see here. We take another caller. Good morning. You're on the air.
Fred.
Good morning.
It's Matthew, longtime friend of Francis.
Okay.
Remember I used to call y'all when y'all used to be a long time ago?
I don't remember.
I used to call the radio station when y'all had it back at the other station. And I remember I told you a while back in I think it was 2020, my grandfather died. Well, my grandmother died recently.
Oh, okay. I remember you.
They both died of heart trouble. Granny died 4 years after Grandpa.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Now, we're going. That was my mother's mother, and she's going through a rough time.
Is she? No, I'm sorry to hear that.
And I am too. It hits me in days. I don't show it to everybody, but it hits me in days where I want to grab the phone and pick it up, and then I look over. Oh, I've got her phone.
Yeah, I know. I still have Francis's phone.
Yeah. How you been doing?
I've been doing all right. I'm doing okay. Being on the radio helps me. Yeah, it's my comfort zone.
I'm glad you're back on. I'm glad it show's back on where you can call in.
That's good.
I pray to God every day because also I got the cousin I had. Remember I told y'all the same disability disease that Francis had, and they're waiting any day now for him to go because everything's shutting down now.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a horrible disease, ALS. Yeah,
it is, and the caretakers, they do what they can, but he's filling up so fast with that fluid now, can't do nothing. That they accidentally, dropped him by mistake. Didn't hurt him, but soft landing. But he's getting heavy now with the fluid.
Right. Yeah.
So keep us in prayers because we all struggling, and
we certainly will.
And my parents are doing all right. so they, best they can right now.
Mm-hmm.
He misses it. My daddy misses it too, because that was his mother-in-law, and
Yeah.
and he tried to help how much he could. And when we had to clean up this stuff, it was sad time.
Yeah. Going through all of that stuff. Well, just try to think of the good memories.
Yep.
Good
And
times.
then one other thing I want to say is
Mm-hmm.
is my mother had experience that she never had before. When the day before the funeral, they had when me and Daddy had to go down, leave Appomattox and go to Newport News. And that morning, her brother that's been dead since 2011, he showed up in the room.
Wow.
He showed up and went right on in the room and right on back out.
Wow.
To show her, that she's with me now, everything's okay.
Yep, that's right. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I believe that. And people say, you believe in ghosts? I said, I sure do. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm. In spirits, actually, not really ghosts.
Yep.
They're spirits.
Yeah, spirits, but I mean, it helps.
Yes, it does. It really does.
So anyway, you keep me in your prayers, and I'll talk to y'all soon.
All right, we certainly will. Thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
All right, take care.
Yep.
All right. Yes, I remember that gentleman.
Long-time listener, Matthew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, he was very, very close to his grandmother and grandfather. And so they're going through a hard time.
Very hard time,
we'll keep them in our prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we're just about down to the bottom of the hour.
I believe so,
And
yeah.
guess who has entered the building?
Let me guess. The Hulk, John Staten?
Yep, he's here.
Yeah.
So, So we are complete now.
Amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing.
All right, let's take a look at some weather. We've got weather coming up, and the birthdays also. So, your weather forecast for Southside and Central Virginia, we've got lots of sunshine just all over the place through the next several days. Chilly temperatures, though. We'll see. I didn't see any frost this morning. Did you see any frost this morning?
No, they were calling for it, and I was looking. I was like feeling around in the grass. I was like, I don't see.
Well, it was around 43 degrees at my house when I got up. But so there wasn't really any frost that I could see.
Yeah.
All right, we should see a high today of 61 degrees, a little warmer than it was yesterday. Then tonight, a little cooler. So there's another frost, of course, chance for that, patchy frost. Low of 34. Friday, we'll see a high of 67 degrees under sunshine. I'm going to make sure that I get out there to see that harvest moon.
Oh,
coming
yes,
up.
yes. You have to.
Yeah, got to do that.
Have to.
Put it on my refrigerator, whatever. You put a rubber band around my wrist, whatever it is. Anyway, but for Friday night, we'll see clear skies with a low of 39, not quite as cold. Saturday, sunny with a high of 69 degrees. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low 39. For Sunday, sunny with a high of 72. Sunday night, clear with a low 41. And Monday, sunny with a high of 75. So that's all good.
Yeah.
Humidity at 79%. Our winds are calm. Barometer 30.28 inches. And let's see if we warmed up just a tad. Yeah, we're now at 44 degrees outside the Francis E. Wood Studios. That's our weather forecast. The birthday calendar for today, this Thursday, the 17th day of October, is brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors, located at 1907 East 3rd Street in Farmville.
Creative Electrical Contractors specializes in commercial and industrial projects and offers quality work at competitive prices. CEC is a licensed Class A contractor in Virginia and North Carolina. Creative Electrical Contractors has been in business for 25 years, still committed to the values that were established when the company opened in 1998. Integrity, quality workmanship, and timely delivery. CEC, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville. You can contact CEC at 434-392-3802 or at creative-electrical.com.
All right, Noah, that's your cue to tell us who's celebrating today.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, Chris. All right, well,
All right,
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Well, first off, right off the bat, Barry and Linda Miles,
Of
happy
course.
anniversary. Can we just say that for the record?
26.
Happy 26.
26 years.
Fantastic, wonderful years, I'm sure. Barry's quite the character.
Yes, he is.
We also have Joan Wallace. I don't know who that is, but they're celebrating today.
There's a Joan Wallace out there.
There, I
somewhere.
know,
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
here, and happy birthday, Joan. Great to hear that you're having a birthday, and I hope you're celebrating the right way too. Also on the birthday list, we have Shannon. I'm going to say Kuford, I think might be the name,
Okay.
last name. If I mispronounce that, I'm sorry. I'm not great at weird, different, strange. I have a strange last name, so
I think
I
your
get it.
last name is fine.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Last but not least by far, Sam Affig.
How do you spell that?
It's Afvik.
Affleck.
Affik, yeah.
Affleck?
Affleck? Affleck? Yeah.
Not Affleck.
Yeah, well, no, I mean,
That's
that's yeah. How would you say that, though? Affik.
Affleck.
Affik.
Affleck.
Avik.
Avik.
Avik. That's got to be like a Slavic name or something.
Yeah, Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did.
I like
that's
that.
okay.
I like that.
All right. Is that all
Well,
the
that's
names?
it. That's all for me, Chris.
Oh, well, tell them how they can get
Yes,
their names
of course.
to us.
Of course. They can get it by calling in at
Mm-hmm.
434-394-0924. That's the number to call in if you want to call in a birthday. Use that number. Or if you just want to send it in casually, if it's like,
Couple of weeks
couple of
away.
weeks away, but you don't want to forget, you can email them too. Birthdays at WFLO.net. Great email to get those to us.
Great job, Noah. Great job.
Oh.
The birthday calendar brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors. And if it's not right, they'll make it right. Call 434-392-2802. All right, we have open lines. We were supposed to have Chip Jones in here.
We were, yeah.
And
He, work meeting or something, abrupt. It
So
happens.
he'll be in
Happens to the
next
best
week,
of us.
maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we do have special guests in tomorrow on the Cauliflower
Mm-hmm.
Show. It will be the members of I think it's the Daughters of the American Revolution with wreaths across America.
If John gave me a thumbs up just to confirm that, but I don't know if he.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There'll be Jenny Bobko and Nancy Pimpel and a couple of other DAR people as well.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Let's get to.
Well, do you want to talk about the mushroom dip that you made?
Well, yeah. We
How
can talk
was
about
it? Oh, I mean,
It's good. Yeah. It was fantastic. In
Okay.
fact,
Yeah,
Itchy and I
yeah.
just loved it. We made a meal out of it. We
Uh-huh.
just sliced up a couple of tomatoes and had with it, and yeah, it was really good. I hope that you're going to enjoy it too.
I think I will.
Yep. And we'll take another call.
All right. Okay.
Good morning, you're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Happy morning, but so glad it's not frost yet.
No frost yet.
I have another birthday for you.
Oh, okay.
Our own town councilman from here in Farmville, Dan Dwyer.
Oh, Dan Dwyer. Okay. Dan's a great guy. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's up for re-election.
Uh-huh.
So
All right.
everybody get out and vote.
All right. Happy birthday to Dan Dwyer. Yeah, I'm seeing some of his signs around.
Yeah.
And so that's great. All right.
Yes.
Well, thank
okay.
you.
And I hope your Sunday morning show goes well this
Goes
week.
better. It was not good last week.
It was not.
No, it was.
But
I think they were having trouble with the streaming.
They had a there was like a down tower or not like a down tower, but like something
Power
with the internet.
outage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That affected the internet and the streaming, of course, and so we're having some problems with that, but we're back up and running. So
that's great.
It wasn't anything.
Y'all have a good one.
I was kind of upset.
I'm sure after all you do to prepare that wonderful music for us.
Yeah.
And
Well, hopefully this week it'll be better. Yeah.
counting on it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't anything from this end.
Yeah, no.
Of the
Totally
spectrum.
out of her control.
I figured it wasn't, or else somebody would have been there on the scene.
I was.
He was here. What? No,
I was. Well, the
Where
thing
were
is,
you?
Chris. Also, by the way, I should just mention. I'm not awake on Sunday till like at least 8:30, so I won't see your text till 8. But like, I woke up and I was like, oh no, Chris texted me, and then I like looked. And it was you talking about, you were like, hey, stream's down. I was like, oh, my heart just sunk. And I was like, I was in bed still, and I was like, I'm like,
welcome to radio.
It's like, oh, I got to get up.
Welcome to radio.
I came jogging out here from, came running. And, then I looked, and I was like, oh, no, the internet is down.
Yeah.
Like, so anyways, but.
I know you did everything that
I
you
did
could.
I pulled all the strings that I could. I called, the White House. I called the Gray House. No.
And the outhouse.
Yes, the outhouse, of course.
The outhouse, the Van
Can't
Cleve
forget.
house. Anyway, but
I've been
yeah.
around Henry too long.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, there were some problems there, but nothing that we had any control over. So I couldn't get but so upset, But hopefully this week it'll be better. I'll make up for it. Play some extra beautiful music on Sunday morning. All right, the time is 8:39. We have open lines again at 434-394-0924. I want to remember that because it's September the 24th, 0924. No particular reason to do that except, it's just a date.
It's a fun,
Yeah, it's a fun thing. Shall we look at some celebrity birthdays?
Sure. I saw. I know you're a big fan of this guy too, so I just want to mention it right off the bat. Eminem, the rapper Eminem.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, you're not. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I thought you look like the type to get down with Eminem, though, Chris. Like rapping and like skeet scotting, like wearing those like basketball shorts and like doing the You look like you could be in one of those rappers' videos. I mean it.
Really serious? No, you're not.
Like a little bit. Like I am serious to the point where I do kind of believe it myself.
No, that's not going to happen.
Oh, okay.
In your wildest dreams.
Okay.
Actor Michael Keaton turned 77 today. How about that?
That's crazy, yeah.
And I still think he's so funny in Beetlejuice. I just love him in Beetlejuice. Okay, let's see who else. Actor George Wendt turned 76. Now, in addition to playing a recurring character on SNL, he's also hosted the show multiple times. So, let's see who else is celebrating. Alan Jackson turned 66, the country singer. He has 3 daughters, Alexandra, Danny, and Maddie. I like all those names. That's good. Alan Jackson. We saw him. Francis and I saw him in concert one time.
How was he?
He was great. Absolutely great. It was in Richmond. I think it was an outdoor type concert.
Nice.
And who else was there? I'll think of it in a minute. We've got a caller.
Okay.
All right. And good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, today is October 24th. You said earlier that it's September 24th.
No, it's October the 17th.
Oh. maybe I was half asleep.
Maybe so. I don't think I've said September. Maybe I did. I don't
think
know.
you said October.
Yeah, I did say
I think
October 17th. It's not the 24th.
I think this is a shtick.
This is a shtick. This is a shtick up.
I was going to say that it was your Steve Harvey moment.
My what?
Oh, Steve Harvey moment.
Your Steve Harvey moment.
My Steve Harvey. No. No. How are you?
Remember when he read the wrong Miss Universe?
Yes, I know. I saw that. He read the wrong name. And he still is remembered for it. They won't let him.
That's a mistake of a lifetime.
It is.
Also, why would there be 2 names on a piece of paper if there's only one winner?
That's right.
Yeah.
I thought about that at the time that it happened.
Yeah.
But Man, Noah was playing some good music this morning before class low.
Wow.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like that song "Penny Lover" by Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And the Stephen Winwood song.
Mm-hmm. Gypsy, Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Little.
Noah, do you like Fleetwood Mac?
I really do. I really do like Fleetwood Mac. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're great.
Yep, they are.
Which means if you like it, John probably doesn't.
John probably hates Fleetwood Mac, but we got to ask him. No, I'm kidding. John likes John could. He's like so on the issue. He's on the fence.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy to like that song Gypsy, I think. Like secretly. No shaking his head. No. Okay, never mind.
We saw Stevie Nicks live.
Stevie Nicks, yeah,
in concert too.
She was kind of like a witch though, right? Didn't she like?
Oh yeah, and she carried around this black. I guess it was something on her finger or something like that. That was flimsy and
It's the perfect time of the year to call somebody a witch because Halloween's coming up.
Oh yeah. Do that again.
Okay, we need to make that a sound effect like tomorrow.
No.
Hey, you've done it. It's out there. So.
No, do your John impression.
Do what?
The John impression?
Oh, a witch?
Yeah.
Oh, John as a witch?
No, John would be a warlock. He wouldn't be a witch.
Okay.
That's my witch
good.
impression.
Oh, I thought that
right
was
off
your
the
John
bat.
impression of being a warlock.
I don't know.
Sorry. Which also sounded like a witch. Yeah.
Yeah.
What sound do warlocks make, Chris?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I think it would be a lower.
Probably.
My plan
lower
has worked.
Octaves.
Yeah.
Lower octaves. Anyway. So how are you doing today?
But then again, pretty good. But then again, I've never heard John go put in or whatever it is that Noah does.
I'm sorry, could you say that again, caller?
Yeah. I've never heard John make that noise that you do when you impersonate him.
Never heard?
No. I've never heard John make that sound.
Oh, doing an impression of me?
No,
or just
when you impersonate him.
Oh, true. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, I mean, that's John on the Air, and John on the Air is a much different person than John off the air. He makes witches, like witch noises and hee-hees, and he's hopping around, and he's like a leprechaun, this guy. He's got a little bag of gold coins, and, I don't know. That's all I got.
And he hasn't even had the mushrooms that I made for him. The stuffed mushrooms.
Oh boy, Chris, this is gonna send me over the moon.
It's a stuffed mushroom dip. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get off.
Anyways, I'm coming off of a bad sleep cycle. In my app, like we were talking about.
I wouldn't believe your app.
I do.
You don't believe everything you see.
No, I don't. But this app uses science, and I do believe in science. So,
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
What is this app called?
Let me tell you, because I'll bring it up because I think everybody should at least try it. It's called Sleep Cycle, and what it does. It basically enables the microphone while you're sleeping to hear how you're breathing to determine the different cycles of sleep. So if you're like in like deep rest, like REM, or if you're having more of like a light sleep and not really a deep restful sleep, and it kind of it tells you if you're snoring or if you're like mouth breathing. So it has like a lot of like really useful information you wouldn't know because you're sleeping. So it's a.
Well, I know when I'm snoring because I wake myself up. Mm-hmm. It's snoring.
So the government can watch you sleep, pretty much.
Well, yeah, like a little bit, yeah. But like, I don't mind if the government knows how I sleep. I think that's if they really care that much, I'm honored.
Yeah, I'd like to know what the government sleeps.
Yeah,
it doesn't ever sleep.
Well, apparently you called the White House when the power wasn't working.
That's right. I called every number I had at my disposal. No, I'm kidding.
Now tell me. Yeah. So do you have to sleep with your phone?
It's kind of just like on my end table, you know. It's just like this right here.
And now, how can that be? Is it your phone, or are you bringing signals to the phone, or?
No, but like, you know how when you talk on a phone, you have the microphone, like the person can hear you on the other side. Basically, you just set it where the microphone's pointing where you're at, and it picks up that and kind of like, you know. Okay. Determines from there.
Your breathing and all of that.
Yeah, different, like, yeah.
Okay.
If you all have a hard time hearing me, I'm sure Sleepwalk would have a hard time hearing me.
No, it's just your phone, or it's just where you are, I think. It just sounds like you're talking through a tin can or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, it comes and it goes.
Yeah. Embarrassingly enough, I've never listened to your Sunday morning show.
Oh, well, that's okay. The music may not fit you, but I think that it would. I think that you would like it. It's a combination of classical. Also, I do like movie themes, instrumentals, jazz. There's some jazz in there, and you know, all that kind of stuff. It's just really pretty music.
Well, I've heard the show that's on Saturday morning.
Do what?
I've heard the thing that you'll do on Saturday morning. Chris Beauchamp.
Oh, yeah, with Chris Beauchamp. Yeah, well, his program is just a little bit different from mine because, you know, he takes all the standards, the oldies, and all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, mine is more instrumental and beautiful. No, Chris's show is great. I always listen to his show as well. So, yeah, you should tune in and have a listen. I think that you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah, Sunday morning.
Different.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's different. That's what the beauty is of WFLO. Is the we have
diverse,
varied programming.
Like, programming,
yeah. Oh, it's always been that way.
Now, have you ever listened to John's Friday Party on Fridays?
Of course I do. And I always love, I love the Finally Friday, the start of the show. I just love that. And you guys were talking about that the other day, I think, that particular tune. Yeah, it's Finally Friday. Down we got $100 burning a hole in his pocket and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But the one that I love is the siren going off and the officer saying you're going 55. And the guy says, well, I was going 55. That's not against the law, is it? Yeah. You know, I was going 50, but you were going 55 backwards.
Yeah, live drive at 5. That's a great...
And then he says, that's not against the law, is it? And I love that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It is. All right.
Well, yeah. Was there anything else you want to talk about, caller?
No, I don't think so. That's it.
Okay. Well, it was good to hear your voice.
I got to hear my witch laugh.
Your lip slap, I think?
I got to hear my witch laugh.
Oh, your witch laugh. We got to hear your witch laugh. So, that's all on tape. All right. Have a good one.
Okay, bye.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye. All right.
Wow, that is a wild guy.
Whew,
that guy knows how to party. I really... With a laugh like that? No, I'm good.
Anyway, our time is 8:51. If you want to join in the fun, It is your October the 17th, Thursday, and it's going to look like it's going to be a very nice day.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely. So, where were we? Famous birthdays?
Famous birthdays. Yeah.
All right, let's scroll down here and see who else is celebrating. Mark Gatiss. He's an actor. He turns 58 today. Okay. He has written multiple episodes of Doctor Who since the show returned in 2005. Okay. Musician Ziggy Marley is 56. He's made guest appearances on multiple TV shows, including Family Matters and Charmed. Ziggy Marley is 56 today.
Charmed, that's the witch show, I think, right? Again, with the witches. Everything, wow.
I have two witches that are riding on the backs of my swans. They're huge on my fireplace. One is Esmeralda. The other one is Mesmerella.
Ah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
I like those.
They're really
those are
cute.
nice.
They're really cute. Rapper Eminem is 52 today.
Your favorite? No, I'm kidding.
He's appeared as a musical guest on Saturday Night Live more than half a dozen times.
Yeah.
Okay, so actress Felicity Jones is 41. And she received multiple notable nominations for her role in The Theory of Everything, including an Oscar, a BAFTA, a Golden Globe, and a SAG Award. Okay, short list of birthdays for singer Gary Puckett of Gary Puckett and the Union Gap is 82 today. Singer-comedian Bill Hudson of the Hudson Brothers is 75. Actor Grant Shaud of Murphy Brown is 64. Animator Mike Judge, King of the Hill, and Beavis and Butthead is 62. He's an animator. Singer Renee Diff of Aqua is 57. Actor Wood Harris of Empire and The Wire is 55. Singer Wyclef Jean of the Fugees is 55. I like to say that. That name is pretty cool, Wyclef. Singer Chris Kirkpatrick of NSYNC is 53. Actor Sharon Leal of Boston Public and Why Did I Get Married is 52. Actor Matthew McFadden of Deadpool and Wolverine, also the movie Succession, is 50. Actor Chris Lowell of The Help and Private Practice is 40. And that's about it.
Nice.
For, celebrity birthdays.
Good list. Good list.
Our time is 8:54 and a half. And the number is 434-394-0924 for the Call Flow radio show. Okay. All right. So lots of things going on. The Lions Club are having their
the Shrimp Fest, right?
Their Shrimp Fest, tonight. And I'm going to be busy straightening up and cleaning up and doing a little cooking, as I've got my niece coming in from Chapel Hill, Texas.
And
when
was the last time you've seen her?
It's been about a month and a half or so.
Okay.
She works out of her home, but the company that she works for, corporate, is in Charlottesville.
Okay.
So she flies in once a month to Charlottesville and spends 2 or 3 days in work sessions and things like that. So I get to see her.
That's nice.
Her name is Rachel, and she's got 2 children, Kennedy, a little girl, and Caden, boy, and her husband's name is Matt.
Oh, well, little fun.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. We'll have for dinner tomorrow night. We're going to have quail.
Okay, you were telling me about this quail.
I have some quail that Francis harvested that I've had in the freezer. So I'm going to go ahead and cook that up and have some sautéed asparagus and some wild rice and some deviled eggs and pecan pie.
Sounds really, really great. And with this quail, you said do you dump alcohol on it to loosen up the meat, like vodka?
No, I don't dump.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I use bourbon.
Bourbon? Okay. Alcohol?
Of
some sort.
What I do is I marinate them.
Marinate it. Okay. Gotcha.
For about 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes. Then, of course, you toss that away. And then what I do is I get a pan and I melt some butter. And while the butter's melting, then I'll take the birds and wrap them in a slice of bacon, each one. Then I'll dust them in flour, and I'll saute them in the butter. And once they get nice and brown, then I'll add probably some chicken stock and some wine and mushrooms. And what was it I was thinking about putting in? Oh, a little bit of garlic maybe. What the alcohol does is it not only softens the meat, it takes a lot of the gaminess out of the bird, of the game taste. So then I just simmer that for a good 40 minutes or so, just turning them every once in a while. And then you take them out, put them on a platter, and you add a little flour and water to the stock. Of course, you discard the bacon as well. And then you add that with the mushrooms and garlic and all, and it makes the gravy. And
sounds classy, just like a classy white plate dinner, just like, yeah. I don't know. I said dump alcohol. That sounds insane.
Well, that was a little harsh.
It in the worst. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that,
it's
Chris.
Okay,
I didn't. You dump some alcohol on That's so I'm sorry.
Don't use vodka.
Yeah,
use bourbon.
Exactly. A nice, dark liquor. Yeah, I'm.
That's okay. That's all right.
I'm sorry. That was pretty bad. That was bad.
No need to apologize.
That was bad. And if you,
yeah,
if you don't ever make me anything again, I totally understand.
No, that's okay.
That was pretty harsh.
And I'm going and I like to make up a batch of pecan pies because it gets me back into the groove for when Christmas comes around and I'm baking all these pies and everything. So I'll have that with some ice cream.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I'm hoping it'll turn out all right. You really can't mess up that particular recipe.
When do they come in? Do you know?
I don't know yet. She probably has a work session today, and then maybe tomorrow, probably late afternoon.
Okay.
I hope that they can get there, soon, if it's in the afternoon, so we'll have daylight time to take them for a tour of the property.
That would be nice.
That would be nice on our ATV. So
yeah,
it'll be fun.
The kids would definitely enjoy it, I'm sure.
They did not bring the kids.
Okay. Oh, they're not. Okay.
No.
Unfortunate.
No, just the hubby. Yeah. He likes to hunt and stuff like that. So we can go around and count all of Dwight's tree stands and places that he's about 15 of them. He's got them placed all around the farm for hunting deer and everything. So
gotcha.
Well, we've talked ourselves right up to the top of the hour.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's been a fun call flow today.
This has been great call from Henry too. Hearing that story. Matthew. I heard from some people. We haven't heard it in a while. I think great episode, Chris.
All right, everybody have a fantastic day. I'll be here until 10 this morning, so playing some music, and we appreciate you, and thanks for listening.